What up, it's boy, Mr. Dan Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Friday, July 6, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Miles Teller has been cast in the upcoming sequel Top Gun Maverick, which features a returning Tom Cruise in the lead role. Teller will be featured in the film as the son of Goose and the new protege of Cruise's Maverick, Variety reported. Goose, portrayed by Anthony Edwards, was Maverick's former co-pilot in the original Top Gun from 1986 who suffered an untimely death. Teller said on Twitter Tuesday, "I feel the need," a reference to the famous line from the original film. Top Gun Maverick, set for release on July 12, 2019, will follow Maverick in the present day as he deals with the rise of drone technology that is making his style of jet flying obsolete. Val Kilmer will also star, reprising his role as pilot Iceman, who was Maverick's rival. Joseph Kosinski, who worked with Cruise on Oblivion, is directing the film with Jerry Bruckheimer returning to produce. German composer Harold Faltermeyer, who created the score for the original film, will also return. Idris Elba has been cast as the central villain in Universal's upcoming Fast and Furious spinoff titled Hobbs and Shaw that stars Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. Johnson confirmed the casting on Twitter Thursday, where he welcomed Elba to the long-running action franchise. Johnson said, "He's a bad man. Welcome, my dude." At Idris Elba with tattooed and open arms to our hashtag Hobbs and Shaw Fast and Furious spinoff movie. Every hero is only as good as their villain. Cue Let's Dance. He continued in a second tweet, "I promised we were going to make this Fast and Furious spinoff awesome and grow our franchise properly. He's a bad man, legit badass. I better toughen up." Hobbs and Shaw will set to hit theaters on July 26, 2019. Will feature Johnson and Statham reprising their Fast and Furious franchise roles as Luke Hobbs and Derek Shaw, respectively. The Crown's Vanessa Kirby is also starring. The film is set to be directed by Deadpool 2 hammer David Leitch from a script by Chris Morgan, who has penned 6 installments in the series. Johnson's producing through his Seven Bucks production along with Danny Garcia, Aram Garcia, Statham, Morgan, and Neil H. Moretz. Kelly McCormick, Steve Chaseman, Amanda Lewis, Ansley Davies, and Ethan Smith are executive producing. Elba was last seen briefly in Avengers Infinity War and helmed the Sundance film Yardy. He'll next be seen in an upcoming Netflix comedy series he created titled Turn Up Charlie. The cover photos on the social media pages for The Walking Dead have been updated with an image of the show's 5 core characters and what looks to be the ruins of Washington, D.C. The Season 9 poster features Carol, played by Melissa McBride, Daryl, played by Norman Reedus, Rick, played by Andrew Lincoln, Michonne, played by Danny Guerrera, and Maggie, played by Lauren Cohen, in front of what appears to be the former U.S. Capitol building. The words, "Return October," are written in the bottom frame. The season took place in Georgia and Virginia in past seasons. Season 8 of the zombie apocalypse drama ended in April with Rick injuring and imprisoning Jeffrey D. Morgan's villain Negan after a bloody war between the factions. McBride, Reedus, Lincoln, Guerrero, Cohen, and Morgan are to take part in the panel discussion at San Diego's Comic-Con July 20th, along with new showrunner Angela Khan and executive producers Scott F. Gimple, Robert Kirkman, Gail Ann Hurd, David Alpert, and Greg Nicotero. The panel is to be moderated by actress and television personality Yvette Nicole Brown. Katarina Balfe says filming is completed on Season 4 of her romantic drama Outlander. The actress tweeted Thursday, "And that's it. Season 4 is wrapped. What a journey. Thank you to our incredibly hardworking crew, cast members, and all our writers, directors, and producers, and everyone who make this show happen. And now, hashtag Disco Nap." Co-star Sam Heughan wrote in his own post, "It's all about family this season, relationships, and discovery, including new worlds." In another tweet, he says, "That's a wrap. Thank you to all our hard-working cast and crew. Unbelievable work, hard graft, and good humor. Appreciate you all. Now party." Star small screen adaptation of Diana Gabaldon's Fable star Balfe as married World War II nurse-turned-surgeon Claire, and Sam Heughan as 18th century Scottish Highland warrior and printer Jamie. They meet and fall in love after Claire is magically transported through a time portal. Their adventures have thus far taken them to France, the Caribbean, and the American colonies. The show has already been renewed for 5th and 6th seasons. Season 4 is to debut in November. The CBS procedural Criminal Minds is to kick off its 14th season on September 26. The show's executive producer, Harry Bring, announced a premiere date via Twitter this week. 15 ordered, with more possible if lots of things fall into place, uncertain of that. The show about an elite team of FBI profilers debuted in 2005. It shows Mantegna, Paget Brewster, Matthew Gray Grubler, A.J. Cook, Aisha Tyler, Kristen Bagnanes, Adam Rodriguez, and Daniel Henney. That's how Abby actress Penelope Wilton and Game of Thrones actor David Bradley have joined the ensemble of Ricky Gervais' new Netflix comedy After Life. Writer-actor Gervais said in a statement, "This cast combines the best of the new breed of great British comedy talent with some of the wonderful alumni of my previous shows. Afterlife will also feature Gervais' former extras co-star Ashley Jensen, Tom Bateston, Mandy Dillon, Joe Hartley, Roseanne Canati, and Diane Morgan, who appeared in the TV movie David Brent, Life on the Road with Gervais, and David Earl and Carrie Goldman, who acted in Gervais' sitcom Derek. The synopsis for Afterlife explains, Tony had a perfect life, but after his wife Lisa suddenly dies, Tony changes. After contemplating taking his own life, he decides instead to live long enough to punish the world by saying and doing whatever he likes from now on. He thinks it's like a superpower, not caring about himself or anyone else. But it turns out to be tricky when everyone is trying to save the nice guy they used to know. Gervais' latest stand-up comedy special, Humanity, is now streaming on Netflix as well. He joked about the two projects on Twitter Thursday. He wrote, "Even though #Afterlife will be about twice as long as my #Humanity special, I only charge Netflix the same fee. That's the kind of guy I am." Robin Wright delivered a 4th of July message while sitting on a throne in a new teaser for the 6th and final season of Netflix's House of Cards. Wright says, as President Claire Underwood in the clip posted Wednesday on Twitter, that also included the phrase #MyTurn, Happy Independence Day to me. Season 6 of House of Cards will now feature former series star Kevin Spacey, who will be written out of the show after facing a number of sexual misconduct allegations. Spacey's character, Frank Underwood, was last seen at the end of Season 5, resigning as president, placing Claire in charge. The new season will run for 8 episodes and arrive on Netflix in the fall. Michael Kelly, Jane Atkinson, Patricia Clarkson, Constance Zimmer, Derek Cecil, Campbell Scott, and Boris McGiver are set to star along with newcomers Diane Lane, Craig Kinnear, and Cody Fern. Will Smith has explained why he and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith don't refer to themselves as married anymore on streaming service titled Rap Radar Podcast. The interview featured the actress discussing his relationship with Jada and his working on new music. Will said, "We don't even say we're married anymore. We refer to ourselves as life partners, where you get into that space where you realize you are literally with somebody for the rest of your life," describing why they stopped using married to describe themselves. He continued, "There's no deal breakers. There's nothing she could ever do, nothing that would break our relationship. She has my support till death, and it feels so good to get to that space." Will previously addressed breakup rumors in May on his new song In the Click. He raps, 20 years of swag, y'all just witness. Stop the divorce rumors and mind your damn business. He will rap Radar about how he plans on releasing new music. "I just started writing again. I'm just trying to find a way to say the stuff that's in my mind. I'm burning again creatively, and I have outlets I've never had before." He also added, "I'm in the studio now and have real things to say. That's the thing that's going to be new and different and interesting about the music that I create going forward." Will's last album, Lost and Found, was released in 2005. Hugh Jackman and Arnold Schwarzenegger posted on Twitter how they celebrated the 4th of July by working out together. Jackman said alongside a selfie he took with Schwarzenegger and a friend taken from inside Gold's Gym, "What a way to spend 4th with at Schwarzenegger and Pete at the original Gold's Gym in Venice. #4th of July 2018. Schwarzenegger replied on Twitter, "Fantastic to see you and train together." Jackman, known for his impressive physique when portraying Wolverine in the X-Men series, will next be seen in The Front Runner, a biopic centering around former politician Gary Hart. Jackman will be taking on the titular role in the film from director Jason Reitman that is set for release on November 7th. Schwarzenegger, the former Mr. Olympia, will return to the Terminator franchise in a new film that brings back former franchise helmer James Cameron as producer and star Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. The film, directed by Deadpool hammer Tim Miller, is set to arrive in theaters on July 26, 2019. Actor Colin Firth and his wife Livia Guglielmi have reached a settlement with Marco Brancaccia, who they accuse of stalking Guglielmi after their extramarital affair. Firth and Guglielmi has settled with Brancaccia, an Italian journalist, out of court. Guglielmi became involved with Brancaccia when she separated with Firth in 2016 before the married pair reconciled. Lawyers from both parties said in a statement obtained by People magazine, in the best interests of their families, the parties have agreed a private settlement. Therefore, the parties have asked the court for postponement of the preliminary hearings in order to formalize the agreement. From this point on, this agreement precludes any further public statement by any of the parties about this matter. Brancaccia has denied his stalking claims and says they made up to hide his relationship with Guglielmi. He previously said, "We were romantically involved. She wanted to leave Colin for me." She continued, "My stalking consisted of 2 messages via WhatsApp after she ended our relationship in June 2016. I wrote an email to Colin about my relationship with Livia, which I now regret sending, and she filed a complaint against me for stalking out of fear that I could go public with what she had to reveal to me about her marriage and work. In a year, she sent me hundreds of messages of love, photos, and videos, even a diary." Firth and Guglielmi were married in 1997 and shared 2 sons together, Luca 16 and Matteo 15. Celebrity couple David Beckham and Victoria Beckham are celebrating 19 years of marriage. The 43-year-old retired soccer star and 44-year-old designer and former Spice Girls singer dedicated sweet posts to each other on their wedding anniversary Wednesday. David shared a photo on Instagram of himself and Victoria enjoying wine at an outdoor locale. He recalled their matching purple wedding outfits in the caption. The star wrote, 19 years, wow, this time 19 years ago, I was dressed from head to toe in purple. Happy anniversary to the most amazing wife and mummy. Love you. At Brooklyn Beckham, at Romeo Beckham, at Cruz Beckham, #Harper7. Victoria posted the same picture on her own account. She wrote, 19 years, I love you so much. David and Victoria are parents of 4 children, 19-year-old son Brooklyn, 15-year-old son Romeo, 13-year-old Cruz, and 6-year-old daughter Harper. Victoria said at the Forbes Women's Summit in June that she strives to be the best wife and mother. The designer said, I try really, really hard. I try hardest to be the best mother. I'm trying to be the best wife and the best professional. She added, I have the support of an incredible husband. We really are equal with everything we do at home with the children. When I'm away, he's the one doing the school run and doing the cooking. Jersey Shore star Deena Cortese posted on Instagram her first baby bump photo days after announcing she is pregnant with her first child with husband Christopher Buckner. Cortese captioned the image on Wednesday, which features the reality star holding her stomach next to a chalkboard that states she is 14 weeks pregnant. Excited to share our pregnancy journey with all of you, our first baby bump. She continued, don't worry, I won't post baby bumps every single week. LOL, but this is the first. #bump pic, #mother and son, #Christopher John, #weekly bump pic. Cortese gave a closer look at the chalkboard on her Instagram story with the sign that stating that she is feeling tired but excited and is craving food such as fruit, candy, and ice pops. Cortese and Buckner announced on Monday that they're expecting a baby boy together. The couple tied the knot in October during a ceremony that was attended by her Jersey Shore castmates Nicole Snooki Polizzi, Jenny J. Wow Farley, Mike the Situation Sorrentino, Sammy Sweetheart Giancola, Paul Poli Di Del Vecchio, and Vinny Gogolini. Cortese recently appeared in the newest version of Jersey Shore titled Family Vacation. The show was renewed for a second season in February. And a related story, Magro had a friendly reunion with ex-girlfriend Jen Harley on the 4th of July. The 32-year-old television personality spent time with Harley in New Jersey following her arrest last week for domestic battery. Ortiz-Magro shared a photo on Instagram stories of himself with Harley. The picture shows Harley with her arm around Ortiz-Magro as they pose for the camera. Ortiz-Magro captioned the post, Happy Independence Day. Ortiz-Magro and Harley split in April after welcoming daughter Ariana Sky. The pair have clashed on social media and in person since including an incident where Harley allegedly dragged Ortiz-Magro with her car. The Clark County District Attorney's Office said on Tuesday to TMZ that Harley won't face domestic violence charges due to insufficient evidence. The case will officially be dropped in court later this month. Ortiz-Magro is known for starring on the MTV series Jersey Shore and Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Ed Schultz, the longtime radio personality, former MSNBC anchor, and most recently the host of News with Ed on RT America, has died at the age of 64. Schultz died Thursday at his home in Washington, D.C. RT America reported with MSNBC noting on air that he died of natural causes. RT editor-in-chief Margarita Simeonian said in a statement, "We're devastated by the news of the sudden death of our brilliant anchor, one of the best TV journalists in America, Ed Schultz." Ed Schultz's former colleague at MSNBC, Dylan Ratigan, said in a statement to the Hollywood Reporter, "Ed was a brilliant and persistent voice for those without a voice in this country." Schultz joined MSNBC in 2009, where he hosted The Ed Show until 2015. He then joined RT America in 2016, where he appeared on News with Ed, considered to be the flagship show on the network. Schultz began as a conservative, but then later became a liberal and was a champion of American workers. He was 64. Janet Jackson is feeling love and support from fans in the wake of her dad's death. The 52-year-old singer voiced her gratitude in an Instagram video Wednesday after her father, Joe Jackson, died last week at the age of 89. She captioned the post, "Thank you all for your love and support. It means so much to me during this time. Can't wait to see you all on the #SOTW tour. First stop, at Essence Fest." The clip shows Jackson preparing to take off for the first time of her State of the World tour. Isa Almana, her one-year-old son with ex-husband Wissam Almana, can be heard at one point in the background. Jackson says in the video, "Hey guys, it's been a pretty rough week, but we're excited. I'm excited. We cannot wait to see you, and it's been way too long. I miss you guys way too much. I'm about to jump on this plane and start this tour." She also added, "Like I said, I can't wait to see you. Those are my baby's footsteps. You hear my baby Asa. All right, honey. All right, sweetie. Okay. I'm right here. I love you. I'll see you soon." Joe died on June 27 following a battle with pancreatic cancer. His granddaughter, Paris Jackson, the daughter of the late singer Michael Jackson, was among those to pay tribute online. The 20-year-old model and actress wrote on Instagram, "Spending those last few moments with you were everything. Being able to tell you everything I needed to tell you before saying goodbye was such a blessing. I love you, Grandpa, so much that words can't describe. I have immense gratitude for you and always will. We all feel that way. Thank you for everything. Truly, rest in peace and transition." Chance the Rapper is engaged to his longtime girlfriend, Kirsten Corley, the hip-hop star confirmed on Twitter. Chance's real name, Chancellor Jonathan Bennett, got down on one knee and proposed to Corley during a backyard party in front of friends and family. A video of the proposal, which also features the 3-year-old daughter, Kenzel Bennett, was circulated on social media. Chance said on Twitter alongside a chain, she said yes. Chance's brother Taylor Bennett posted on Twitter a group photo that included himself, the newly engaged couple, and another one posing together. Bennett says, "Proposed to in the Hunnins at Chance the Rapper, you're a real one, July 4th, 2018, #BlockBoys." Chance and Corley started dating in 2013 and became parents in September 2015. The pair were briefly separated in May 2016 before reconciling in January 2017. Mike expecting his first daughter. The 42-year-old singer said in an interview with the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show this week that his wife, actress Luisana Lopilato, is pregnant with a baby girl. He shared, "I've got my first little girl coming in 3 weeks. I actually never said that in public. I've got a daughter coming." Buble is parents to 2 sons, 4-year-old Noah and 2-year-old son Elias with Lopilato, and confirmed the actress's 3rd pregnancy in March. He told host Ian Dempsey Noah's doing well following his battle with cancer. The star says, "One of the things going through something that my family has been going through is that it gives you great perspective, and one of those points of perspectives that is really allows you to appreciate the good things." He added, "Everything is good." Lopilato told reporters in April 2017 that Noah was doing well after being diagnosed with cancer in 2016. She said at the time, "We're looking forward to thinking about the future, to seeing our children grow." Chris Brown was arrested in Florida Thursday following a concert for an outstanding warrant for felony battery. Brown was performing at the Coral Sky Amphitheater in West Palm Beach when he was put into handcuffs by officers who were waiting for him to finish, TMZ reported. It is unclear exactly what the battery charge is related to. Brown was taken to the Palm Beach County Jail and was then released on the $2,000 bond, CBS News reported. The warrant was issued by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, located about 150 miles northwest of Palm Beach. Brown had previously faced a felony conviction for assaulting his then-girlfriend Rihanna in 2009 and was charged with a misdemeanor assault in Washington, D.C. in 2013. He was arrested at his home in Los Angeles in 2016 for alleged assault with a deadly weapon. Rock icon Costello has said he is battling cancer and is canceling the remaining 6 dates of his European concert tour. Costello said in a statement posted on Facebook Friday, 6 weeks ago my specialist called me and said we should start playing the lotto. He had a rarely, if ever, seen such a small but very aggressive cancerous malignancy that could be defeated by a single surgery. 63-year-old singer-songwriter added, I was elated and relieved that our European summer tour could go on. Post-surgical guidelines for such surgeries recommend 3 weeks to 4 weeks recovering depending on whether you're returning to a desk job or an occupation that involves physical work or travel. It was impossible to judge how this advisory would line up with the demands of a traveling musician playing 90-minute to 2-hour-plus performances on a nightly basis, but by the time we reached the Edinburgh Playhouse, I was almost fooled into thinking that normal service has been resumed. Costello further explained recuperation is taking longer than he expected, and so he is following his doctor's orders and getting some rest. He says, my apologies to our ticket holders in Manchester, Pula, Graz, Vienna, Tinez, and Reykjavik, but I would rather disappoint our friends by not appearing than in pressing on with a show that is compromised and eventually puts my health at risk. A record he made with the Imposters is due out in October. He did not reveal its titles. Among his hit songs are What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding, Watch the Detectives, I Don't Want to Go to Chelsea, and Pump It Up. He was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2016. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1994, Forrest Gump opens, wins Tom Hanks' second Oscar. The movie Forrest Gump opens in U.S. theaters on this date in 1994. A huge box office success, the film stars Tom Hanks as the title role of Forrest, a good-hearted man with a low IQ who winds up at the center of key cultural and historical events of the second half of the 20th century. Forrest Gump was based on the 1986 novel of the same name by Winston Groom, who, like his main character, grew up in Alabama and served in the Army during Vietnam. In the film, which includes the now famous lines like life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get, Forrest is a star runner and ping pong prodigy who inadvertently rubs elbows with the key figures in a number of landmark events, from Elvis to the Civil Rights Movement to Watergate to the rise of Apple computers. He pursues and eventually his childhood sweetheart and friend Jenny, who plays by Robin Wright Penn, who veered from Forrest's conservative path and becomes a hippie in the 1960s. Some commentators argue that Jenny's eventual demise was a statement about the countercultural movement in America. Forrest Gump receives 13 Academy Award nominations and took home 6 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Actor in a Lead Role for Tom Hanks, and Best Director for Robert Zemeckis. The film also won an Oscar for its then cutting-edge computer-generated imagery, special effects, which incorporated Forrest Gump into existing news footage with famous world figures, including John F. Kennedy, John Lennon, and Richard Nixon. The win was Hanks' second in the Best Actor category. A year earlier, the actor was nabbed an Oscar for his starring role as a lawyer with AIDS in Philadelphia in 1993. With Forrest Gump, Hanks became the only second actor after Spencer Tracy to win back-to-back Oscars. In addition to his Oscar wins, he was nominated for an Academy Award in the Best Actor category for his performance in Big, 1988, Saving Private Ryan in 1998, and Castaway in 2000. And as your entertainment report for Friday, July 6, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/entertainment report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.